We got UTEP going on the road to take on Utah State to start the season. That's a 7:30 Eastern game on CBS Sportsnet. UTEP and Utah State enter this game in similar positions from last year. UTEP struggled under first-year head coach Scotty Walden. They went 3-9. Utah State similarly went 4-8. They bring in new head coach Bronco Mendenhall from New Mexico. They had injuries at the quarterback position. Bryson Barnes is the starter heading into this year for the Aggies. Meanwhile, Malachi Nelson, coming over from Boise State, just announced the starting QB for UTEP. They open up 6-point favorites, Utah State does. I could see a close matchup. UTEP returns 4 offensive starters, 3 on defense. Utah State returns 1 offensive starter, 3 on defense. UTEP has a lot of question marks going into this game. They return, a veteran receiver core. What can Malachi Nelson do with that? The line is relatively young. Defensively, struggled a year ago. Can that be improved? Is the Miners going to be able to keep up that pass rush with a completely new D-line? As for Utah State, when we look at what Bronco's bringing in, he brings in a couple of guys from New Mexico, a lot of transfers from Utah. What his team's going to look like, I'm just not quite sure. Bryson Barnes has shown to be quite effective throwing and running the ball. Dual threat quarterback should be comfortable for Bronco. Defensively, brand new unit coming in. The Aggies, are they going to be able to push the ball downfield as effectively and really keep their defense off the field? It would be a great step in the right direction for Bronco and Utah State. UTEP and Utah State, similar in a lot of ways. I could see why this is a touchdown game. I would favor the Aggies since they are at home, and brand new quarterback for UTEP compared to Utah State, who does return Barnes. This game I could see going down to the wire. I would favor the Aggies to come out with a win to start their season, possibly by a touchdown. It's going to determine what that UTEP defense brings to the table, but I could see, knowing what Bronco did at New Mexico a year ago, I could see them having an explosive offense and finding a way to get in the end zone much easier than the Miners. Be sure to check this game out, 7:30 Eastern, CBS Sportsnet.